Welcome to Speed Bars. I'm your host, Yankees, and this section is the Convo. Yes, today I've been granted the honor to have a conversation with a very noble person that I've come to meet back when I was at DNMTC College. Yes, he's a very great person who has impacted a lot of knowledge to a lot of students, even included. So I'll give him the platform for him to introduce himself for all of us to know. Good afternoon, sir.
Right, good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
My name is Boateng Echampo Emmanuel Alexander. I work at Nursing Midwifery Training College, Binkonofe, as a vice principal and as a tutor.
The main reason why we are here today is that we had an information pertaining to a student, a first-year student, to be precise, who has generated a song with the anatomical body parts. We found it very interesting, and we decided to come and have an interview with her. So when we were done, we decided to come and visit the papa of the house, yes, and also listen to his opinion about the whole thing. Please, I would like to ask, is there any clue that you use when during interview for students? Is there any clue that you use to select students for the school?
Well, let me start by saying that I want to greet all your viewers, and then also thank you so much for this opportunity and platform. Going back to your question, the interview selection process is structured. And so stemming from application, and you must meet the various requirements, the various programs from the various senior high schools they attend. And then from there, they will apply.
Sure.
And so when they have applied, invitation letters are sent to them, and then they come around. So when they come around, we interview them. During the interview, we hardly will go by selecting people because of the songs that they sing.
Yeah.
Let me say that Nursing Midwifery Training College is quite unique on that, because we have a state-of-the-art live band.
Sure.
And so during interview sections, some of the students, we ask them, those who can sing.
Okay.
And then if you are able to justify, you go through auditioning.
Yeah.
If you're able to justify why you should be included in the school band, that may serve as an advantage. However, what surprises me with this young lady is that she wasn't selected based on her ability to sing and be part of the school band. She was selected just like any other student will be selected based on your performance on the interview, as well as your performance back at senior high school level. She is a regular, if you normal student who has been selected. We didn't know that such a talent exists. We didn't know that she was having this kind of talent.
Yeah.
And it came as a surprise to me in the first place. I have listened to the song, I've seen her, and it's something that she has done. And from the administrative point of view, we congratulate her for such an innovation and then creativity. That is to say that it is something that the college welcomes, and we didn't know during the selection interview that she had such a talent.
So please, I would like to ask, what's your passion and concern about students who have talents that they haven't just showcased them yet?
Right. If you ask me about talent are meant to be showcased. And so if somebody has a talent, a certain talent or talents, and the person is not showcasing it, then like the Bible says, then it means that it wasn't profitable to the person to have had that talent in the first place. And so my passion is that students, the youth, young people, whatever you have been given, once you get the platform, you should be able to exhibit it. Apart from you training, there are people who are nurses, who are musicians.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Kaki and all those, Nana B from this institution and B Nation. But I think he was here. Apart from that, we have had a couple of singers from this institution.
Sure.
But they are practicing and they are doing well. And so learning nursing and midwifery shouldn't be a bar for you to hide, as it were, not exhibit the talent that God has given to you. I'm passionate about it, provided it's something that will not affect your profession, that will not affect the ethics and the standards of the profession. The college is not against that. There are so many people, trust me, they are doing well, outside campus, having completed nursing school, whatever they are getting, whatever they are doing so well with, probably may not be the training that they've gone through as nurses or midwives.
Yeah, definitely.
And whenever the platform is given, me, I will support students to exhibit, not just students of this institution, but the youth in general, Ghanaians.
Okay.
Whatever passion that we have, whatever talent that we have, I think when we are given the chance, we should be able to exhibit that. Some countries have developed because of talents that people unearth, and then they are able to utilize it well. Talk about footballers, talk about athletes. Some are doing well, all because of somebody spotted them somewhere, unearthed that talent, gave that person an encouragement, and that person is now out there in the world for everybody to see. Yeah. I'm passionate about it, and I'm sure my boss will be passionate about it. The college management will be passionate about students who are exhibiting their talent in the rightful way. Of course, you have gone through it before. Once you enter nursing school, the preconceived idea that students, in the senior classes will let you know, oh, anatomy is difficult. Anatomy is difficult. They will tell you that.
Yes.
But if looking at the generation and their love for music, all right, yes, and vis-a-vis the fact that they've been admitted and they've been told that anatomy is difficult, and now their love for music is being, the anatomy that is difficult for them is being translated into music, converted to music for which they love.
Yes.
Then I'm not sure anatomy is going to be difficult for them, because now they love music. What is difficult has been converted to songs. Once they sing, it will help them to imbibe in them the anatomy that they think that is difficult, so that it will no longer be difficult for them. So I think the impact is positive, provided that they learn it, they learn the song, and they're able to apply what is in the song. I think it will have a positive impact on students. I'm looking for one day where students will wake up and they will tell the anatomy is no more difficult, because whatever they are learning now is a song, and they're able to record, they're able to tell, they're able to apply whatever there is. And so we are happy about it, and I think that it will make a positive impact, not just students of this institution, but elsewhere. I mentioned to you that vagina song that Hajia brought.
Yes.
Every school is singing it now. That is where I want to see this song go, where that nursing students all over the country will be able to sing, and it will make a positive impact.
From all this, I can see you have an interest for it. Is there any plan for the future that you can showcase or bring out a platform for students to exhibit their talent and let everyone know about it, just like the ladies did?
The school one is a platform, it's a bigger platform.
Yes, a bigger platform.
And so once you are in a school like this, students over 1,000, definitely there are some talents.
Yes.
And it is our responsibility to help unearth these talent to the benefits of the college, the community, and the country as a whole. And so starting with this, let me say that some years back, that this guy, NB Nation,
yes,
he was here. I remember first year, I heard somebody making a rap. I said, this guy is good. And he did it with tutors, using what they are learning in school,
yes,
and whatever is going on campus. He did it. And I listened to him and said, wow, this is so nice. Keep it up. You can be a very good musician. You can be a talented rapper. Trust me, now we hear him. He's doing so well in the music industry. A lot of people are hearing it. Yes. And I think for him, what we told him, the encouragement that we gave to him as his tutors, has helped him in a way up to the level that he is now. And so what these young people demand or are looking forward to from us is the encouragement, and which we are ready to give them. The institution is ready to support them. The point is, whatever they are doing, provided it's professional, provided it doesn't go against the professional standard and ethics, and it's a talent that will help, the benefits are there that will help students, we are in support of it. And our business is to encourage them, give them our support, so that whatever they are coming up with, it will be received across the length and breadth of this country.
From what you were saying, my next question was definitely going to be, would you encourage nursing students to identify their talents? And it seems you are...
No, of course, we are not against that. Talents are meant to be exhibited. Okay. And so if somebody has a talent, why would I do something? Why would staff do something to suppress that talent? No, talent are supposed to be out there for everybody to see, provided talent and profession, provided it is not going against professional ethics and standards.
Okay.
Once again, the school will encourage it. And to this one that we are talking about, this is learning, this anatomy. And so if it's about anatomy, that's what you are learning in school.
Yes.
And somebody is able to convert it into a song that can easily be recollected by students. And you, as I said earlier on, anatomy, some of the students are saying is difficult. If you can simplify it in song for them to understand, why not? The administration will definitely support, because it is something that is good. It's something that is welcoming.
When I came back on campus today for this interview, I can see a whole lot of development. It was thinking in my mind that I should ask, where do you see this school in the next 5 years?
Oh, that's a big one. But this one, my boss will be in the best position to answer. But let me start by saying that because he has shared the vision, we are able to talk about it. Those out there who know how this school began will attest to it that the sky is definitely the limit for this institution. From a humble beginning, Health Assistant Training School, now we are running 4 different programs. And looking at the infrastructure development, unprecedented. Looking at various other developments that are going on. Looking at the serenity of the campus. And looking at how management, the college principal, Dr. David Ben Samson, how hard he is working to project the institution. I think that in 5 years' time, this place, if nothing at all, we should be seen as a university college. Wow. Of course, plans are far advanced. We are working on it, and we hope that it will manifest for people out there to see. As for the dream is big. The vision is very big, but I pray that we all have life. I pray for God to sustain all of us. I will be able to help so that the vision of the school will be manifested. And so in 5 years' time, I think that we should be doing our degree programs, a lot of degree programs on this campus for people from different walks of life, different places in Ghana, to also come and see what DNMTC is. The future is bright. The future is definitely bright.
Yeah. And please, I would like to take this opportunity to know your view on something which is happening. Basically, that's in Ghana right now. A lot of nurses are going overseas to go and work, and there have been arguments here and there that they shouldn't be leaving. They should be using what they have learned and their experience to help the country. Please, what's your take on this whole thing?
Right. If you look at the nurses' pledge, is a promise that nurses have made that they are going to ensure that the knowledge that they have acquired will be of benefit to the community they find themselves in, as in locally, nationally, and internationally. And so if you are saying this promise, once there is national, community, national, and international, wherever your services will be needed, when duty calls, you have to obey to that. That is not to say that everybody should leave. Of course, there are a lot of people here, even when you are giving them free visa, and they will not go. There are some people, they don't like to be out there. They want to stay in Ghana and work. And there are other people who also want to explore. They also want to know what is happening outside. Traveling is a right. It's part of the fundamental human rights of anybody. Yes. And so if somebody wants to travel, I've learned nursing in Ghana, I've served Ghana, I want to travel elsewhere and then get some experience, bring it back to help Ghana. I don't have anything against that. I don't hold anything against that. Of course, if there's an argument that supports the idea that people shouldn't travel, then that same argument should be able to see to the needs of the people who are traveling. If somebody is traveling because of better condition of service, that better condition of service can be provided here for them to stay. Yes. I remember some time back during President Kufuor's days, when this same situation came up, one of the measures that the president puts in place was that let's bring about car waivers. Nurses can import cars in Ghana, which will facilitate their movement in the country, and they wouldn't pay duty. This thing has been scrapped off. If a nurse wants to buy a car now, it's expensive. And so if I feel that traveling outside will make things easy for me to acquire some of these things, why not? It is a person's right. So we shouldn't forget that, one, it is a person's right. Two, if governments want to retain people, there must be pragmatic efforts to ensure that these people who are trained are retained. And so it is not just about mouth talk, it's not just about lip service, where you tell people stay. When they stay, what are they getting from staying? And so of course, some will definitely stay, whether bad or poor, they will definitely stay. But there are some who think that they have to get something extra, they have to get something that they are looking for. And if you are looking for it and you want to travel elsewhere to get what you are looking for, I don't think there's any challenge with that. So it's a decision. Let me say that it's a personal decision. If the decision is to go, why not? Nobody should prevent anybody from leaving. If the decision is to stay, the one who is staying life in Ghana should also be better for that person for making that exclusive decision to stay. Of course, there shouldn't be any difference between somebody who has made that decision to serve patriotic, to serve Mother Ghana, and the one who has also decided to serve elsewhere. At the end of the day, living outside, living in Ghana should, if not the same, at least be relatively equal, so that if governments are not ready to ensure that those who are staying benefits, then of course one day we wake up and then a lot of them would have left, which is their right anyway. I think going forward, as we want to retain, there must be plans put in place to ensure that those who stay, they also benefit from staying. The condition of service is made better for them to not to regret that they made a decision to stay in Ghana.
It has been a very wonderful conversation that we've had with Father Achi. Yeah, that's how we call him. Yes. We are hoping next time you have this great opportunity again to have a wonderful conversation with him, pertaining to a whole lot of things. We can't discuss everything today. So please always remember to watch Speedbar, the Convo, and remember to subscribe, share, and leave your comments. Thank you for watching.